Hey folks, welcome back to Backwoods Cards. Today we're going to have a blaster box battle. We got the Holiday Donruss and we got the regular Donruss. We're going to see which one we think is better and maybe just get lucky enough to get it downtown. That would be awesome. So everybody pretty well knows what we can get out of these with Donruss. Let me get this thing out of here. There's not a whole lot. It's pretty much downtown or bust. But you can still get some nice cards. You know, what we're looking for is Jackson Dart. He seems to be the hottest right now. It just seems to me like. But we can get the Galaxies of Stars, Cosmics, numbered from 100 to 10. We get the Vortex, Cosmic, Cubic, and Lava, numbered from 100 to 10. Of course, you know, the biggest thing, you can get the Rookie Holiday Sweater Dual Shield, or you can get the single ones. But the big chase in these really is the downtowns, and you can get autos in these. So, without further, no sense on rambling on, when we all know what we're looking for, right? So I'm gonna do pack versus pack. Try to separate the hits from each box. We're gonna see which one's better. It's gonna be kind of a longer rip because I don't go 500 mile an hour. I like to enjoy it. And then hopefully at least we can pick up some good rookies. You know, I'd like to see some Jackson Darts, Cam Ward, Shadir Sanders, especially. I'm a huge Cleveland Browns fan, so Shadir is definitely the one I'm looking for. I'd much rather get his than I would Dylan Gabriel's card. Definitely like getting Quinshon Junkins. All right, let's jump into this. First Holiday Donruss pack. The base I'll just put together. There ain't no sense on separating them. Jacoby Myers, JJ second year, T. Higgins, James Lofton. Then Travion Henderson, first good hit. Jordan James. I will keep the rookies together. Thought there was a number card for a second for some reason. Then on the red and green, Nick Emawuri. Don't know. I am going to take the time to sleeve these. It'd be nice to see. I forgot about them being in there. It'd be nice to hit some of them. So hit with the good names. Geno Smith. All right. So not a whole lot in the first pack. Let's get into the pack of the regular blaster. See what we can come up with. All right. Quinshon Mitchell, second year. Buda Baker. Will Levis. See him still play. Nipanero. All right. Raider rookie. We got Ty Felton. Harold Fannin Jr., the Cleveland Browns. I'll take that. Jahmyr Gibbs. See what we got here. And pretty much that's it out of that pack. All right. Getting our second holiday pack here. All right. CD Lamb. Jim Kelly, DeMar Chase. And of course, we got to get Dylan Gabriel. That's okay. Jackson Halls, Michael Pittman. Champ is here. Just a regular Nolan. We'll do that like that maybe. And that's that. Sorry, I'm getting my piles all messed up here already. I apologize for that. I'm not very organized. Get these situated around there. That way I can put rookies and inserts. Alright, so let's get into our second pack of the regular blaster. Mr. Chris Olave. My High State boys. On the red, we got Doug Williams. Put that in the inserts. Abdul Carter. Jordan Watkins. And that's that. All right. Get into our next pack of the holiday. So far, I gotta say, the holiday blaster is a little more exciting so far. I know we haven't really hit a whole lot, but the potential's there. Jerome Ford. JT Talamalu. Ohio State boy. And we got his base. That's kind of neat. See if we can get anything else in this pack. And no, sir. All right. Next pack of the regular. I actually bought a box of Sage Artistry and got that JT Talamalu auto in it. So that was kind of cool. Patrick Mahomes, Ozzie Newsome. Got Mason Graham. Tyler Loop. And there we go. This brightens my day. Shadir Sanders on the retro. That is a very nice card. I'll put that as my biggest hit so far. My boy Shadir. Then we got the base. All right. All right. Halfway through this rip. I got one card so far that I'm excited about. We still haven't got none of our mems or anything like that yet. Still wish to, of course, pull a downtown or an auto, something like that. Jaden Daniels' second year. Kyle McCord. Graves Zabel. And looks like we got another one of them on the rookies. We got Elijah Ario. Suppose how you pronounce that. Not real sure. It's not a bad looking card. We will sleeve him. Alright, and I believe the rest of these are going to just be base. Yes, sir. Alright. Now we'll get into the regular blaster. So far, just because that Shadir Sanders, I think the regular blaster is winning, but that can change so quick. Alright. Cuba Hubbard, Richardson. We got Jalen Knoll. Jode Barron. And we got production line. Brian Thomas Jr. and Trevor Lawrence. That's the first time I've seen that one. We'll stick him up here. So that was kind of cool. Brian Thomas is a beast. Hopefully he heals up and gets well back into playing, I hope. Really hurt my fantasy football. I have him as one of my receivers. So. Not only because of that, but I just wish him well. He's a great player. I don't even know where the downtown would be hiding in these. I'm not real sure. I haven't seen enough videos yet. Alright, there's a Jalen Milroe rookie. I ain't even going to try to pronounce that, but... And looks like everything else is base. Kid Reporter. Anybody wants that? Alright. This one here feels a little thicker. This might be a memorabilia card, maybe. Another Kid Reporter coming up. And Mitchell. Lad McConkey. There we go. Shadir Sanders base. I'm liking it. Okay, we only got one rookie that time. Tyler Lockett. Maybe there'll be something good in here. These inserts are actually pretty cool. Been awesome if that was Shadir, but we'll take the Dylan Gabriel on that insert. I can get him in there. Alright, we'll go ahead and put Dylan up there. Why not? Jalen McMillan. Won't be nothing else in there. There's a kid reporter. Anybody wants that? Alright, 1 pack apiece. These are the thickies. They can keep that patch if they give me the downtown. Alright, we got Hines Wars, Hunter Henry, Cole Kmet, Jalen Ramsey. Alright, Dylan Sampson. Here we go. Dylan Gabriel and Mason Graham on the dual sweaters. That's actually pretty nice. Pretty thick card. Just happen to have sleeves for that. We'll stick him up here. At least I'm getting my Browns players, even though it ain't exactly the one I want. And J.J. McCarthy on the Elite Series. And that is that. So no downtown in the holidays. So now, one last pack of the regular. Can there be a downtown hiding in there? Don't look like there's any memorabilia card. I have to look at that box, see if it seems supposed to be guaranteed. Saquon Barkley. We got Graham Mertz. Torrey Horton. Ooh, the White Hot Rookies look a lot different this year. Travis Hunter on the White Hot Rookies. Nice. We will take Travis every day of the week. Turn this around here. Well, here I mix these guys up. I'm going to have to say that the regular blaster won. We got the White Hot Rookies, Travis Hunter. We got the Dylan Gabriel, the Shadir Sanders. And really, then of course, just our base. We got another Shadir Sanders base rookie. Jalen Noel. A lot of these Mason Graham for my Brownies. Abdul Carter. So I'm going to have to say that the regular won. Got the Elite Series JJ. I don't know about that. Jalen Milroe. Just wasn't a whole lot. We only got one of the red and green. Got Dylan Gabriel. We only got one of the red and green. And it's somebody I don't even know. So if anybody knows about that player, let me know. All right. Well, hey, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, follow, comment, and let me know who you think won. All right. You guys have a great day. And as always, God bless.